Oh, how fabulous is this? I never knew Mangalore had such amazing museums.
I know, right? Look at all these lifelike statues. Jupiter, the king of all gods, god of sky and lightning. This is breathtaking, isn't it? What, the statue? Not the actual being himself, right? Why, what's wrong with Jupiter? Isn't he the greatest of all gods? He's the king. Yes, yes, I know all that. But he's not as great as you make him to be.
Excuse me? What did you just say? Not as great? Have all mortals lost their mind in this age? And how dare you speak about me in that way?
Whoa, whoa, what is happening? Are we in the movie Night at the Museum? Is Ben Stiller going to pop up from somewhere? Is this really happening?
Of course, what are you saying? I am real. I am as real as the Imperia we are in search of.
Wait a minute. Did you just say Imperia?
Yes, Imperia, the supreme power possessed by the greatest of emperors known to man. Emperors like Caesar, Augustus, Marcus reigned the world with unmatched power and wisdom. Could you mortals dare stand a chance?
Oh, yes. Now I recall what Imperia means. Have you, by any chance, with your infinite years in this world, heard of St. Agnes College?
Oh yes, Saint Agnes, the patron saint of women, a native of Rome.
Well, you see, we are a century old institution named in her honor, catering to the education of women across the country.
Fascinating. But I wonder how you would fare in the battle of wits, creativity, and talent.
Well, why don't you find out? We are going to crown a new Imperia,
By the gods, what do you mean?
Agnofest. The renowned intercollegiate fest is being hosted by St. Agnes College after 2 years. This itself is a sign of our resilience and persistence despite the looming threat of COVID 19. Imperia 2022 presents 7 exciting events for you to draw out your passion, test your persistence, and challenge your potential. We have Saltatio, Fashionista Ostende, Impersonare, Picturam Scripture, Negotium Notionis, Fascia, and the highly anticipated Battle of the Bands.
Well then, carpe diem, seize the day.
So, be on your guard. It's a race to the top, a race against time, talent, and toil. We await, we seek a supreme conqueror of the throne. Will you be the Imperia? Agnofest 2022 Imperia. A very warm welcome to Agnofest 2022 Imperia, where I, Nandana K, and I, Duha Sayed, will be your hosts for the day. Prayer is the key to the day and lock of the night. Let us seek the blessings of Lord Almighty in making today's event a remarkable one. I request the college choir to lead us with prayer. Please remain seated in a prayerful posture. Thank you.
Dancing captures the essence of nature unlike any other form of artistic expression because it is a poetic expression of one's physical being, expression of one's story, and the feeling of joy within.
With joy in their hearts, here comes our college dance troupe to welcome you all with their graceful performance.
IMPERIA 2022. Here begins the journey of the greatest, trying to reach the mighty throne. But the journey to the throne is not that easy to reach. One needs the help of three mighty goddesses of beauty, vision, and courage. Beauty in making yourself loyal, patient, and accepting. That is the true inner beauty of the beautiful. The vision and sight of positivity, believe in Goddess Thea, to have complete faith and optimism towards everything that comes your way, and facing all difficulties to reach the throne. The courage of Athena to lead with complete determination, irrespective of what others expect, and moving forward with strength.
प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम हार दो प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम हार दो आन बान शान या की जान का हो दान आज धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो प्रचंड जिंदा है तू दिखला के जिंदा है तू बाकी है तुझमें हौसला तेरे जुनून की आगे अंबर पनाहे मांगे कर डाल तू जो फैसला टूटी तकदीरें तो क्या टूटी शमशीरें तो क्या टूटी शमशीरों से ही हो कर हर
These are the three that will lead you to victory. These are the three that will lead you to the mighty throne, Imperia.
Oh my God, wasn't that a spectacular performance, guys? Give them a round of applause. Many months of planning has gone into organizing this much-awaited event. Dr. Nagesh, with his dedicated team of staff and students, has been instrumental in making this event happen. May I now invite Dr. Nagesh, the staff coordinator of Agnes 2022, to introduce our chief guest and to welcome each and everyone present here.
नमस्कार सभी को। मैं इस शुभ अवसर पर आप सबका स्वागत इन शब्दों के साथ करना चाहूँगा। समझदारी से हर दिन लिए गए छोटे छोटे एक्शन आपको कब सफलता तक पहुँचा देंगे आपको भी पता नहीं चलेगा। एग्नोफेस्ट इंपीरिया 2022 इन्हीं छोटे छोटे एक्शनों का परिणाम है। इसी कारण मैं आज ईश्वर की कृपा से और आप सबके आशीर्वाद से आप सबका स्वागत करने के लिए उपस्थित हूं। पेंडेमिक के कारण पिछले 2 वर्षों से हम एग्नोफेस्ट का आयोजन नहीं कर सके। 2 वर्ष कम नहीं होता। इन 2 वर्षों में सभी को स्पष्ट हो गया है इस संसार में मनुष्य के साथ कुछ भी हो सकता है। हर दिन परिवर्तनशील है, इसलिए जो वर्तमान में है वही सर्वश्रेष्ठ है, वही अच्छे दिन है। हमारा एग्नोफेस्ट इंपीरिया का यही मोटो है, सफलता की ओर दौड़ और लक्ष्य की प्राप्ति। एग्नोफेस्ट इंपीरिया के इस शुभ अवसर पर हम सबका सौभाग्य है हमारे बीच चीफ गेस्ट के रूप में युवा पीढ़ी के धड़कन, युवा पीढ़ी को प्रेरित करने वाले हमारे ही अपने विश्व नक्शे में मंगलुरु को पहचान दिलाने वाले प्राकृतिक प्रेमी, गीतकार और संगीतकार, इंडियन आइडल के फाइनलिस्ट मिस्टर निहाल Tauro. आपका हमारे कॉलेज मैनेजमेंट, प्रिंसिपल, स्टाफ, स्टूडेंट और सभी की तरफ से तहे दिल से स्वागत करता हूं मैं। Now I request our dear principal, Sister Dr. Vanessa AC, to accord a floral welcome to our chief guest of the day. Thank you, sister. Hearty welcome to the Joint Secretary of St. Agnes Institution, Sister Dr. Lydia AC, for being our constant support. Now I request our Science Agnofest Coordinator, Mrs. Prajwal Rao, to accord a floral welcome to our dear sister. थैंक यू मैडम। हमारे कॉलेज के आदरणीय प्रिंसिपल सिस्टर डॉक्टर वेनिसा एसी, जिनकी छत्र छाया और दिशा निर्देशन में है एग्नोफेस्ट इंपीरिया का आयोजन संभव हो सका है। आपको सभी की तरफ से तहे दिल से स्वागत करता हूं मैं। और एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर सिस्टर कार्मल रीटा एसी, Vice Principal Sister Clara AC, and PG Coordinator Sister Dr. Vinora AC are the strong foundational pillar of the institution, who reflects the vision of the founder of the great college, Mother Elosia, and carry the vision through their mission of educational service. Hearty welcome to sisters. सेंट एग्नेस पीयूसी हाई स्कूल प्राइमरी स्कूल के प्रिंसिपल जो हमें प्रोत्साहन देने तो उपस्थित हैं, आप सबका हमारे इस तरफ से तहे दिल से स्वागत करता हूं मैं। उपस्थित सिस्टर डोरिस, फॉर्मर प्रिंसिपल पटना वुमेन्स कॉलेज, जो वर्तमान में हमारे कॉलेज के साथ उपस्थित हैं, आपका भी तहे दिल से स्वागत करता हूं मैं। हमारे कॉलेज के रजिस्ट्रार मिस्टर चार्ल्स स्पाइस, डीन्स, एचओडीज, टीचिंग एंड सपोर्टिंग स्टाफ और कॉलेज, आप सबके सहयोग के कारण ही एग्नोफेस्ट का आयोजन संभव हो सका है। आप सभी को तहे दिल से स्वागत करता हूं मैं। उपस्थित एलुमनाई, पीटीए मेंबर्स और निहाल जी के मैनेजर राजेंद्र, आप सभी का हमारे समर्थन में उपस्थित हैं, आप सभी का तहे दिल से स्वागत करता हूं मैं। गेस्ट कॉलेज पार्टिसिपेंट्स, आप सबका स्वागत करते हुए ये कहना चाहता हूं, हमारे एग्नोफेस्ट इंपीरिया समय के मांग के अनुसार विद्यार्थियों के अंदर अनुशासन, अनुभव, लीडरशिप, पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट, कंपटीशन और विनिंग मेंटालिटी जैसे विचार युवा मन में बैठाना ही हमारा मकसद है। इस शुभ अवसर पर तहे दिल से आप सभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स का स्वागत करता हूं मैं। प्रिय विद्यार्थीगण, एग्नोफेस्ट इंपीरिया 2022 आपका है। एक एक विद्यार्थी के सहयोग के द्वारा ही यह संभव हो सका है। मैं यही कहना चाहता हूं, आप सबके सहयोग के कारण ही हमारे एग्नोफेस्ट के अच्छे दिन आए हैं। विशेष रूप से स्टूडेंट प्रेसिडेंट, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट, मेंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट काउंसिल, आप सभी का आपके ही अपने प्रोग्राम में मैं तहे दिल से स्वागत करता हूं मैं। उपस्थित मेंबर ऑफ प्रेस, प्रिंटिंग, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया, आप सभी हमारे सहयोग के लिए उपस्थित हैं। आप सभी का तहे दिल से स्वागत करता हूं मैं। अंत में कहना चाहता हूं मैं, जो अपने कदमों की काबिलियत पर विश्वास रखते हैं, जो अपने कदमों की काबिलियत पर विश्वास रखते हैं वही अक्सर मंजिल तक पहुंचते हैं। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ आप सबका एक बार फिर तहे दिल से हाथ जोड़कर स्वागत करता हूं मैं। धन्यवाद और जय हिंद।
Thank you, sir, for that warm welcome.
I'm sure you are all excited to know about the awesome events we have in store for you. Without much ado, I now invite Ms. Ria Sequeira, the student president of our college, to give us an overview of IMPERIA.
Good morning to one and all. It is my privilege to welcome you all for the mega event, IMPERIA 2022. The long-awaited moment has finally arrived, and we cannot wait to see each and every one of you to challenge your potentials in the best possible manner. The aim of AgnoFest has always been to embolden the students to attain great heights by utilizing their intellect and talents to the fullest. IMPERIA means to rule your ability and capacity, determination and creativity. IMPERIA 2022 gives you the ultimate opportunity to command your barriers and rule over them. We take immense pride in the team without whose diligent and tireless effort this national level event would not have been birthed. Here's presenting to you 7 exciting events that will challenge your wits and immortalize your passion. Saltatio, thematic dance. Fashionista Ostende, fashion show. Impersonare, mock press. Fasser, stand-up comedy. Picturum scripture, photography and content writing. Negotium notionis, Shark Tank. And the Battle of the Bands. Now, it is your cue to ascend to the battlefield and conquer your throne. Thank you.
Thank you, Ria.
There are two ways of spreading light: to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it. It's time for us to inaugurate the fest by lighting the lamp.
I now invite all the dignitaries to come to the dais to light the lamp. Mr. Nihal Tauro, the chief guest, Sister Dr. M. Vanessa AC, our principal, Sister Dr. Lydia AC, Superior and Joint Secretary of St. Agnes Institutions, Dr. Nagesh, the staff coordinator, Ms. Amora Montero, Assistant Staff Coordinator, along with Ms. Ria, the student president, will now be escorted to the dais by Ms. Anna Krasta, faculty representative of BA.
Let our very being and presence here mirror the radiance that emanates from the light that is being lit by the dignitaries.
Let's put our hands together as the four vice presidents bring in a symbolic representation of IMPERIA.
To match the splendor of IMPERIA, now I would like to welcome our chief guest and all the dignitaries on the dais to come forward for the symbolic inaugural and to inaugurate this function.
Thank you, everyone. That was truly splendid. I now request the dignitaries to take their seats on the dais.
I now request Mr. Nihal Tauro to take the seat of honor on the dais.
As we all know, our chief guest of the day doesn't require any introduction, but he deserves a great felicitation. I would like to welcome Dr. Ita Sousa to take over the felicitation.
Indian Idol has been a part of our lives for many years, and it is by far one of the most loved and popular singing reality shows in the country. Aired since 2004, it has now completed season 12. Today, we are overjoyed to have Mangalore's pride, youth icon, Indian Idol season 12 finalist, Mr. Nihal Tauro, as our chief guest. On this occasion, we would like to offer our felicitations for having made your way into the hearts of millions of your fans by your unbelievable beautiful voice and thereby establishing your musical reign all over India. For being an inspiration to young singers coming from small towns, for inspiring our youth to dream big dreams, for hailing from a middle-class Catholic family with parents Herald Tauro and Priscilla Tauro and going on to be a national sensation, for making your playback singing debut in the 3rd standard and now a name for yourself as a live show performer, for being the winner of Daiji Studio Voice title in 2017, for being the finalist in the Kannada version of Sare Gama season 15, for extending your repertoire and being able to sing fluently in Hindi, English, Konkani and Kannada languages, for espousing the cause of the environment and being a nature and animal lover. Thank you for putting our district on the national map of singing. May you enjoy success and fame. Our best wishes go with you. May I now request the dignitaries on the dais to felicitate Mr. Nihal Tauro.
निकल के छाँव से फिसल के हम मिले जहाँ पर लम्हा थम गया आसमां पिघल के शीशे में ढल के जम गया जो तेरा चेहरा बन गया दुनिया भुला के तुमसे मिला हूँ निकली है दिल से ये दुआ रंग दे तुम है गेरुआ रांझे के दिल से है दुआ
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, dignitaries.
We have with us an eminent personality today who, through his mesmerizing vocals, has gained fans not just across India, but all over the world. A heartthrob and a sensational personality among the youth. It is an honor and privilege to listen to Mr. Nihal Tauro, one of the finalists of Indian Idol Season 12, 2021. I request you to address the gathering, sir.
Okay. So I can sing for days in front of so many people, but I can't talk for 2 minutes in front of these many people. Hey, sing. ओके तो मैं बीच बीच में हिंदी में बात करूंगा और बीच बीच में जब मुझे कोई वर्ड्स नहीं मिलेंगे तो मैं कन्नड़ा में बात करूंगा, जब मुझे कोई और भी वर्ड्स नहीं मिलेंगे तो इंग्लिश में बात करूंगा, चलेगा ना? ठीक है, ओके। और एक चीज़ है जो मैं हर जगह जहाँ पे भी जाता हूँ तो एक फ्रेज कॉमनली यूज़ करता हूँ, मैं ठीक है बोलूँगा, तुम लोग बोल देना या कुछ भी बोल देना, ठीक है? परफेक्ट, ओके। So I've been asked to inspire you guys, huh? But you guys are already awesome, है ना? तो मैं क्या ही बोलूँ, but again still तो ನೋಡಿ ನಾನು ಈ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸೈಡಿಂದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಐಡಲ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕಂಟೆಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸೈಡಿಂದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಟೆಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಏನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸೈಡಿಂದ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸೈಡಿಂದ ಯಾಕೆ ಕಂಟೆಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಐಡಲ್ ಆಚೆ ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೇಯ್ನ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಏನಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಿಂದೆ. ಈಗ ಎಲ್ಲಿಯಾದರೂ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಾವು ಹೋಗಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಮ್ಮಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಭಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನೇನೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಅಪಾರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಅಪಾರ್ಚುನಿಟೀಸ್ ಯಾವುದು ಏನು ಒಂದು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೀವು ಹೋಗಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಕಿ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿನ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನೀವು ವಿನ್ ಆದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗನ್ನಿಸ್ತದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತು, ಈಗ ಇನ್ನೆಂತ ಮಾಡೋದು, ನಾವು ಮನೇಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸೀರೀಸ್ ನೋಡುವ. ಆದರೆ ನೀವು ವಿನ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಆದರೆ ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೂ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ತುಂಬ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇದು ಖಾಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಸಿಂಗಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಖಾಲಿ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಎನ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಯಾವುದೇ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಡಾನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿ. ನಮ್ಮಾಚೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಷಯ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಮುಂಬೈಲಿದ್ದು ನೋಡಿದ ವಿಷಯ ಏನಂದರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಸೌತ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕಡೆ ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ, ಈ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ, ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರೋ ಜನರನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಭಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ತುಂಬ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆಯಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ವಿಷಯ ಆಯಿತು. ಫಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕಾಯರ್ ನಡೀತು, ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಡಾನ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಯು ಗೈಸ್, ನೀವು ಇಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ ಕಾಯರ್? ಅದು ಯಾರು ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಅ ಫ್ಯಾಬ್ಯುಲಸ್ ಜಾಬ್. ಅಂದರೆ ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಅವ್ರು ಖಾಲಿ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನೀಸ್ ಹಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಅವ್ರ ಮೆಲಡೀಸು ಹಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೆ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಹಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಅವ್ರ ಟೈಮ್ ಬರುವಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಹಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವಿಷಯಗಳು ನಿಮಗೆ, ನಾನು ಇದು ಸಿಂಗಿಂಗ್ ಸೈಡಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೆ ದ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೆಡಿಕೇಶನ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ದ ಡಾನ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್. ನೀವು ಇಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೊರಿಯೋಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ 3 ಜನ ಈಚೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಹೋದ್ರು ಒಬ್ಬರು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸತಿ ಪುನಃ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ಯು ಗೈಸ್ ಆರ್ ವೇ ಮೋರ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟೆಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಯು ಪೀಪಲ್ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್. ನೀವು ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ ನಾನು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರೆದಿದೆ ಅದು ಹಾಗೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೋಡಿ, ನನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದು, ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಹಾಂ, ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಯಾರೋ 100% ಗೊತ್ತು ನನಗೆ, ಯಾರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀಯ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹಾಡು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಓಕೆ, ನಾನು ಹಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ನನಗೇನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಏನು ಹಾಡ್ತೇನಂತ ಈಗ. ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ, ನಾನು ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹಾಡಬೇಕಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಮಾನಿಟರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡಿ ಸರ್, ಈ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಮಾನಿಟರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. ಇದು ಯಾರು ನುಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? ಇದು ಹೂಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್? ಹಾಂ, ನಂಗೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. It's fine. So I'll sing without the keyboard, no problem. ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದೇ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಈ ಸಿಂಗರ್ಸ್ ಇದಾರಲ್ವಾ, ಈಗ ಸಿಂಗಿಂಗ್ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಸಿಂಗರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಹೋದರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ಯಾರು ಸಹ ಹಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಆದರೆ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ಡಾನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಹೋದರೆ ನೀವು ಕುಣೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತಾ? ಆದರೆ ಇದೊಂದು ಡ್ರಾಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ನಮ್ಮದು, ಅದರ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ನಾನು ಹಾಡೇ ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಏನು ಹಾಡಲಿ ನಾನು? ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸಾಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟು ನನಗೆ. Okay. So, okay. ನಾನು ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಹುಡುಕ್ಲಿ? ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ನಿಮಗೂ ಹಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು, ಆಗ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡಿ. तेरे लिए ही जिया मैं खुद को जो यूं दे दिया है, तेरी वफा ने मुझको संभाला, सारे गमों को दिल से निकाला, तेरे साथ मिला है नसीब जुड़ा, तुझे पाके अधूरा न रहा, क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी, अब तुम ही हो। ओ चैन भी, मेरा दर्द भी, मेरी आशिकी, अब तुम ही हो। तेरा मेरा रिश्ता है कैसा, एक पल दूर गवारा नहीं, तेरे लिए हर रोज है जीते, तुझको दिया मेरा वक्त सभी, कोई लम्हा मेरा न हो तेरे बिना, हर सांस पे नाम तेरा, क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी, अब तुम ही हो चैन भी, मेरा दर्द भी, मेरी आशिकी। ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಾನು ಹಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಓಕೆನಾ? क्योंकि तुम ही हो जिंदगी ओ चैन भी मेरी आशिकी ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ರಿಗೂ ತುಂಬ 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 ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಮೀ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಪೀರಿಯಾ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಏ ಹಾಂ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಹೇಳಿ ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳಿ ಏನು ಹಾಡಲಿ ಅಂತ. BTS ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಡಿ. ನೋ ನೋಪ್ ನೋಪ್ ಹಾಂ ಓ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ನಂಗೆ ನೆನಪೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದರದ್ದು. ಓಕೆ ಸೊ ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಶುರುವಾಗ್ತದೆ? ಈ ಕನಸಲಿ ದಿನವು ಸುರಿಸಿದೆ ಒಲವು ನಗುತ್ತಲಿ ನೀನು ಉಸಿರೇ ನನಗಾಗಿ ನೀನಿರುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಕೊರಳ ದನಿಯಾಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಹಾಡಾಗುವೆ ನನ್ನ ಸ್ನೇಹ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರೇಮ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ನೀನೇ ನನ್ನ ಜೀವ ನನ್ನ ಭಾವ ನನ್ನ ಲೋಕ ನೀನೇ ಎಂದಿಗೂ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೊ ಮಚ್. ನೋಡಿ ಇಷ್ಟಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ನನಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಸಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ನೆನಪು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕೊಂಕಣಿ 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 ಹಾಂ ಹಾಂ रंग दे तुम है गेरुआ हो रांझे की दिल से ये दुआ रंग दे तुम है गेरुआ निकली है दिल से ये दुआ रंग दे तुम है गेरुआ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಈಗ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ತುಳು ಒಂದು ಹಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತಾ ಅಂತ ನಾನು. ಓಕೆ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ತುಳುವಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಸಾಂಗ್ ಹಾಡಲಿ? ತುಂಬ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಸಾಂಗೇ ಹಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಬ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅದು. ಮೂಕೆದ ಸಿಂಗಾರಿ ಉಂತು ದೇವಯಾರಿ ಯಾನೂಲು ಕಾತುಂದುಲ್ಲೆ ಮದತೆ ಪೋತನ ಓ ಪುಣ್ಯ ನಿನ್ನ ಮೋನೆ ತೂದುದಾಯೆ ಕೋಪನ ಮೌಕೆದ ಸಿಂಗಾರಿ ಉಂತು ದೇವಯಾರಿ ಮೌಕೆದ ಸಿಂಗಾರಿ ಉಂತು ದೇವಯಾರಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಹಿಂದಿ, ಕೊಂಕಣಿ ಕೊಂಕಣಿ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಕೊಂಕಣಿ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಹಾಡು? ಓಕೆ ನಾನು ಲಿರಿಕ್ಸ್ ನೆನಪು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ.
मुख तुझो कितलो आशिलो तितलो इला बोंगना मका परतून हम जल्मोन येतलो मोगा मुणा पोंग तुका मुख तुझो कितलो आशिलो तितलो इला बोंगना मका परतून हांव जल्मून येतलो मोगा म्हणा पोग तुका. ಈಗ ಹಿಂದಿ ಆಯಿತು, ಕೊಂಕಣಿ ಆಯಿತು, ತುಳು ಆಯಿತು. ಹಾಂ ಹಾಂ ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಾಂಗ್ ಹಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಓಕೆನಾ? ಹಾಂ, ಯಾರಾದರೂ BTS ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಹೇಳಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಂಗೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಯಾವುದು. ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಹ ಹಾಗೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಓ ಹಾಂ ಹಾಂ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಾನು ಹಾಂ, ಸೊ ನಾನು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ನಡ ಸಾಂಗ್ ಹಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಡನ್, ಓಕೆನಾ? ಅನಿಸುತ್ತಿದೆ ಯಾಕೋ ಎಂದು ನೀನೇನೆ ನನ್ನವಳೆಂದು, ಆಹಾ ಎಂತ ಮಧುರ ಯಾತನೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತಿದೆ ಯಾಕೋ ಇಂದು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೊ ಮಚ್. ನೀವು ನನಗಿಂತ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಹಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂತಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಯಾರು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ BTS ಅಂತ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು.
Thank you, sir.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೊ ಮಚ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೊ ಮಚ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
After that mesmerizing performance, sir deserves a standing ovation. Give it up for Nihal Tauro, guys.
It is said that we must surround ourselves with people who see our value and remind us of it.
We are indeed fortunate to have an exemplary visionary, Sister Dr. Lydia AC, who always encourages us to our best in whatever we do. Sister, may I now invite you to address the gathering.
Dear Nihal Tauro, Indian Idol finalists, I would like you to once again give a big hand to him. Dr. Sister Vanessa, Principal, Dr. Nagesh, and the student president, the staff members, and in a special way, the cabinet of St. Agnes College, and the participants, and all you dear students. After the brilliant performance presented by Nihal to you, I am of the older generation. What can I tell you? I think he is your idol, but I also would like to add something to that. Dear students, all the participants, remember, each of you is an idol in your own way. And that is what you're called to be. In this world, the leader who is an idol. Two, may not be a large audience, but your own audience, you are called to be an idol. A leader, someone who lead the way. And today's performance is nothing but an occasion given to you. And I'm really proud of you for the initiative you have taken and for inviting an idol to this particular program of yours. Nihal, truly, on behalf of all of us here, not only at St. Agnes, but the entire Mangalore, I would like to congratulate you once again. You know, we always speak in terms of states and larger entities. Except when it comes to metropolitan cities and bigger cities, we never speak in terms of a point on the map of our country or the world. We speak about Bangalore, you don't even say Bangaloreans, people from Bangalore. Or from Madras, you don't say Madrasis, from this place. But when it comes to a small town, Mangalore, we use the word Mangaloreans. And that is something you should be proud of. Because a small town, Mangalore, has always made a name, not only now, through the earlier days. And I'm truly happy because the Apostolic Carmel was one such entity that was responsible for giving girls a place. And we speak in terms of Mangalorean women and Mangalorean people. So today, I congratulate you as persons, leaders, idols coming from this small town, but very essential point on our map, Mangalore. So may this be an event that trigger something more into you to bring out Mangalore to the top. When I think in terms of leadership, one aspect is the performances that you present, what you showcase to the public. And this event is one such where you, dear students, have been leaders and given the opportunities towards leadership. But this is an external point of your leadership. Leadership doesn't happen externally. Much more within you has to take place. And I'm sure if we ask Nihal, he would say some of the things that have taken place in his personal life in order that he came to the national level and became a national idol. I'm sure there are many points that he would point out. I made a policy in my life or made it a point in my life that I will become this, I will become that, and many other things. I do not know what he has, but I'm sure he has many points. And the first thing that is spoken in terms of the fire within. And I think that's the most important thing, that the fire within you has to be ignited. You symbolically showed that, the fire that came up. And we were afraid that, I think Nihal said, I was afraid of my hair. So that the fire that has to ignite within you in order that it spreads. And that is your urge within you. The urge that I want to be a leader. Unless that is there, nothing else happens. The urge within you, the determination within you that I am going to be someone. Apart from that, dear students, I want to point out some smaller, tiny, insignificant things which may not look important but as important. And the first thing is leadership training can be given, but leadership happens only from within. And that comes when you learn to take initiative. You say, I decide. I take the initiative to choose something. The ability to choose, the ability to take initiative in life without any fear. Fearlessly take initiative and be determined about it and make a choice, a determined choice that I am going to do this in life, I am going to be this in life. And another point I would like to highlight is when any leader, anyone comes across life, it's most of the time there are people who shut you down. There are people who will drag you down. And in particular, I think Nihal said this something like this, that being from Mangalore, from the bottom of the country, that ability or at least that urge to go forward fearlessly lacks many times, even in success. And that's why what another ability that comes along with that is that failures will be an essential part of life. You will meet with many failures, but failures are never failures. Failures are points of lesson. They're points that show you there is something else that you need to do. This is not the thing, but something else that you have to pick out. And that's why that optimism, that courage that goes along with it, let this be an part, your personal point, that in order that you become leaders. And another thing is, very often we find when successes come, we have ownership. We own the success. People normally do this. But when it comes to failures, people point out to somebody else. That ownership goes, from ownership, it goes to blaming something else or some external factor or something else. But it's essential that if you are going to be leader, own your success, own your failures. Ownership of failure will teach you to do better, to find a new way. And in other words, take responsibility for your actions, for your successes, for your failures. And use that responsibility to go forward diligently, perseveringly. I can say many other things, but today is not the day, because I'm sure you're itching to see the 7 beautiful aspects of competitions that are there before you. So I tell you, dear students, be persons who will go forward, never backwards, with all your personal capacities, which you may not recognize today, but they may be hidden within. Recognize your personal potentials, go forward, rise high, and life will be great for you. And I wish every Agnesian, every student of St. Agnes this brilliant success on a larger field, average field, or smaller field. Be leaders who take your own responsibility and shine in your own place. May God bless you all, and especially today's function. I wish the cabinet members to begin with, the staff, and those responsible, those who are coordinating, the principal, and every staff member, a brilliant success for today. May God bless all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, sister. No event is truly great without acknowledging the efforts of those who have worked for it. I now invite Mrs. Prajwal, Assistant Professor, Department of Microbiology, to propose the vote of thanks.
Gratitude is a language of the heart, and it is from the bottom of my heart that I thank all those who made this inaugural of AgnoFest 2022 IMPERIA a reality. Topping the list is, of course, our chief guest of the day, Mr. Nihal Tauro, whose musical presence has added an aesthetic touch to the whole program. Sir, usually we thank the chief guest for the inspiring message, but today, in addition to the progressive ideas you have shared with us, we thank you for the arresting performance you gave us as a singer. Thank you, sir. In St. Agnes, a few at the helm of affairs have always been symbols of selflessness and excellence. My reference here is to our presiding officer and our principal, Sister Dr. M. Vanessa AC, our guest of honor and the Joint Secretary of St. Agnes Institutions, Sister Dr. Lydia AC, Administrator, Sister Kamal Rita AC, our Vice Principal, Sister Clara, the PG Coordinator, Dr. Sister Vinora AC. Dear sisters, I thank you warmly while stating that we cannot visualize a program without your encouragement. Thank you once again. An event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling days ago. We are fortunate to have a dedicated band of college cabinet headed by Ms. Ria Siqueira and the staff coordinators of various faculties and support staff who have been working day and night to ensure that the wheels rotate smoothly under the able guidance of today's staff coordinator, that is the coordinator of IMPERIA 2022, Dr. R. Nagesh, Associate Professor, Department of Hindi. A circus is a visual feast. The inaugural was no less than a magnificent treat with a ceremonious welcome by the college band led by Mr. Vijay, the melodious prayer song, and the scintillating inaugural dance. For all this and more, we thank our teachers, Mrs. Asha and Ms. Nikita from the Departments of English, Dr. Shailaja and Dr. Shailaja from the Departments of Kannada and Hindi, Mrs. Shubharekha, Ms. Harshini and Mrs. Mokshita from the cultural team, Dr. Ita D'Souza for taking up the felicitation program elegantly, Dr. Vishala and Ms. Anna Krasta for the backdrop and the stage setup. If the staff and students offered their time and energy, our patrons, sponsors, and benefactors extended their hand of help. It is to all of them that I express my deep sense of gratitude. In every program, we say the show must go on, but the show cannot go on unless we have an encouraging audience. So our hearty and heartfelt thanks go to our special invitees, staff of other institutions, parents, delegates, alumni, students, and most importantly, the media and press who made the moment memorable for all of us. Thank you. Now, it's my turn to say, let the show go on. Thank you once again.
The race has just begun. The throne eagerly awaits the greatest ruler.
It's your turn to seize the day. Prove that you've got it all.
Who will gain the final victory?
Who will be the supreme IMPERIA? Will it be you? Thank you. Enjoy your day with us. Please rise as the dignitaries leave the auditorium. Please remain seated.
Please rise as the dignitaries leave the auditorium. I request everyone to remain seated for a minute. Please settle down. Participants, please note, there is a change in venue for the following events: thematic dance Saltetio, fashion show Fashionista Ostende, Battle of Bands, and the valedictory program will be held in this same auditorium. Participants and interested members can remain in the audience and enjoy the performances. Now I request the event